And this is a mini rose. Not sure what happened here. This isn't coming into good. The mums, at least they were able to bloom this year. They're really small because they were eaten back by insects really badly last year. I didn't get a treatment for them until it was way too late. These guys hop a ride everywhere. I didn't plant them. This one hops a ride too. See, there's some back here. I left them in this pot because they were very complimentary of the annuals I got. And I left them here too. This one, this mom is a different variety than the others. I think this came from a supermarket a couple of years back, and it blooms at just the right time. I never had to pinch off the buds. They just bloom at the right time. They're just coming in now, which is great. These guys have been coming in for a couple of weeks, but, well, okay, they started coming in probably in July. I had to keep pinching them back so that they wouldn't bloom too early. So I think I did it at the right time. I have to keep remembering to deadhead them so that they can keep continuing to bloom. These are going to get bigger. I got treatment for them this year, so the bugs were not able to kill them too much. But see, they're so little. And see how nice and big this orange one was able to get. That's awesome. In this pot, this thing hitched a ride. I think this is a vine. This is the vine that's on the railing that we'll look at in a minute. But this hopped a ride in here, this hopped a ride in here, but it looks good, so I left it. I love this orange color. It makes me so happy. You see these guys got a little bit burnt up here. I haven't been too generous with the water, but this orange one is doing so awesome, and I love this color. There's the yellow one. Let me just deadhead these so that we can get a little bit more blooms out of them. This is just crunchy stuff here. Okay, marigolds. I thought about like no longer deadheading the marigolds because I mean, they have another month. They do. So I should deadhead them, yeah. But yeah, I had thought about no longer deadheading them because I figured they didn't have much longer to go. But last year we had marigolds until Thanksgiving, so maybe I should. Maybe I should. The hydrangeas, unfortunately, did not bloom much this year. Let me come out a little bit. They didn't bloom much this year. I'm not 100% sure why, but I'm gonna watch the time of my fertilizer. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna watch the time of the time that I fertilize them this year to see if that's gonna help. But I love this color that they get when the weather starts getting cooler. Hydrangeas are just beautiful pretty much almost year round. And you see the color of the blooms now that they've been hit by the cold weather. Here's more of this vine. And unfortunately, look, this is an azalea. I said I had to get this out. I had to dig this out this fall because the hydrangea is completely draped over it now because it got so big. And I did not dig it up yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I have to at some point because it's covered up by the hydrangea, and that's not gonna work. See, that part's gonna die if it doesn't get enough sun. That's the hydrangea. Again, not sure what happened to this beautiful mini rose. Looks, oh, this like, I don't know if this is mildew or something, but something happened to it. Something happened to this one too. But anyway, I got these this year. First mini roses. I'm not sure if this one has thorns. One of them, yeah, this one has tiny thorns over here. Turn it. They're not as bad as the thorns you get on big roses though. Okay, so let's go to this side. I forgot what this guy is called, and I think I lost the name card, but really shade loving. When I had put her out on the steps, she got burned pretty badly. You see these guys? They're all falling off. As soon as I tucked her under the hydrangea, she started blooming like, not blooming, but look, new beautiful leaves started coming in like crazy. Love this color. Look at how beautiful this color is. So these guys are dead and falling off, so as you can see. But she's much happier under here. See, this one is very healthy. This one is very healthy, the one that was tucked under the hydrangea the most. I'm really not going to do shade-loving plants anymore because it's too much work. We tend to get a lot of sun here, so you have to hide things that love the shade. It's too much work. Okay, so this right here, this mum we just planted this year, right? I'm gonna see if we can keep these in a pot, and if they'll come back next year in a pot. We got some serious deadheading to do here. I know she's okay because see the new little blooms, but should really deadhead all of these. It's so much to do. Can't always get it all done, but she's doing pretty good so far. I gotta spend some time doing this. If I pull too hard, I may pull her out of her home. Ooh. Do this. Okay. But you see there's a lot of new little buds, flower buds, so we know she's doing okay. This is just a little quick peek, guys. Okay, see on the sides here, I planted these guys in the midsummer. I'm gonna try to do them in pots too. These are Shasta daisies. So a little history on them, because there's two of them. There's one on the other side I'm gonna show you. When I planted them, they looked fine for a while, and then we got a lot of rain, heavy rain and wind, and I don't know if that's what caused them to all the flowers to die out, but they did. And I did end up clipping them back. I guess I could have clipped back more. I didn't know at the time, because look, you have all these ugly things here. But I did that, and probably happened in maybe July. No, I think I got them in July, so I don't know when it happened. Maybe early August. No, it happened in July. It actually happened in July, I believe. So anyway, they're coming back. See how wonderfully these are growing in over here. It's nice and lush. You see this? Like, you can see the difference between the top and the bottom. Nice and lush. And this is the first flower on this side. It's opening up here. We got a couple of buds back here and one here. What I'm probably going to do is clean these up soon. The original plan was for me to plant these in the back, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. So many things happened in the backyard that I may not be able to plant anything back there this year. I'm not sure yet. This is one of the little buds. I'm not sure of what. Because I had spring bulbs in this bucket last year. This is one of the bulbs that just kind of popped up. See, it has a little bit of roots down here. Some of these pots may still have a bulb or two in them, but I've dug most of them out for the most part, and then I accidentally left them out, and they got soaked in the rain, and they were nasty. So yeah, and this is just the card that came with the daisy. Shasta daisy. Okay, so this hitched a ride back here in this pot, and it was looking really pretty, but it died off, and I just left it. I didn't put anything in here. So then we've got this vine here on the side of the house. I'll show you a little bit more of that when we get around. This guy popped a ride here too, and it was much larger, but I've been cutting it back a little bit to control it. So I think it's okay like this. Well, not really. I probably don't want this part here like this, but it's kind of blooming now. Anyway, this is another of the mini roses. I'm sad it's not in bloom right now, so you can't see the beautiful color. It's like a yellowish color. This is getting diseased. I think this is diseased. These were looking so good for the longest, but now they're getting attacked. Or it could be the cold, I'm not really sure. Okay, anyway, we have begonias here. I bought two plants from Home Depot for like $3, I think they were, of begonias, and I split them up and I did 2 pots of them. This is one of the pots. This is One plant, I think it's 2 plants that were in the pot. This egg is left over from the kids' Easter basket that their dad had given them. This back here is 1 plant. I'm still really impressed at how humongous it got. I'm so impressed at this plant. I really, really am. I don't do anything for this. It's no, I mean I do give water at times, but it is drought tolerant, so I'm not on it constantly. When they look kind of shriveled up, then I give them a little bit of water, but they don't die. They're not gonna die off because of that. And you see that? That's 1 plant. I can't believe how huge it is still. I just cannot believe how huge it is. So that's one of those pots. Here's the other one. This one only has a begonia in it. Look how big this was able to get. I mean, it's absolutely humongous. You see that? And behind here I have a beautiful hosta. I absolutely love this. I love the color of the foliage, and it's absolutely perfect behind here. Okay, except for this little thing here. It's very happy hiding back here. And here's the other hosta. It's pretty happy too. This guy doesn't look that great right here, but generally pretty happy. More of these. These are, was it Vinca, something like that. This is another one of them. And then we have celosia, because these are supposed to be good until the winter, so that's why I got these. If they're definitely tight in the pot, definitely tight in the pot. Next time I won't put so many in here. They got really big. They were pretty small when I first planted them, but they're definitely tight in there right now. Oh, these are not looking good. I'm just seeing this now. This is not looking good at all. Got to do something about this here. And then we got more of these drought tolerant guys, and another one. I didn't want to spend too much on annuals. I really didn't. That's why I bought, like, this was 2 small plants for $2.99, and I split them up here. That's why we only have 1 color. But now that I know how well they get, next time I would get 2 plants of different colors, one of each color, so that I would have different colors. This is the other celosia, also not looking that good. This is my first year with them ever. Okay, they look like they're totally dying off. I think maybe because the pot is so small, I'm not entirely certain, but they're not looking happy at all. And that's what's on the steps for the most part. This guy's getting ready to go back inside. This is one of those beautiful bulbs that you plant in your home during the holiday season. I forget what it's called, sorry. Okay, this is a calancho. This is actually pretty funny. This was a calancho. I'm not gonna call it a cutting. Well, it is a cutting actually. It was taken down. It was just to trim the plant, and I guess it fell in here, and it's growing, and looks happy. And this is another one, and that's awesome. Okay, this is the vine. The vine is holding on here to my house plant. It's gotta come off of there. I'm gonna bring the house plant in very soon. It's been pretty warm here. It's pretty warm here, and it's October, the middle of October. I'll probably bring these guys in by next weekend because it's gonna get cold at some point. I don't really want the cold to catch them out here. This is more of the vine. See that? And these are a tray of house plants. I keep telling my daughter to repot the cactus, which is hers, because look how many babies are on there, and she hasn't done it yet. She doesn't listen to her mom. And these are the parent calanchos. Okay. This cactus is hers too. She has a thing for cactuses. I don't do the cactuses. This calancho, oh, it feels soggy. Got wet, huh? And look, some of these cactus babies fell in here. So it is what it is, right? This is another calancho. It's feeling soggy. What's going on? Or are you dry? Is it dry? No, it's not dry. We have to diagnose you, huh? Figure out what's going on with you. They lean so much to the side, I don't know. It's kind of annoying. These are some cuttings that fell in here that are rooting. Okay, the other side you have. I'm sorry for the motorcycle noise. Okay, this is like aloe. Okay. All right, we heard you. This is aloe. My mom gave me aloe. My mom gave me in 2019, and I'm surprised that she's still alive. She's doing good. See, got little babies in there. These are brown, which I think means that they're ready to come off. I'm not sure, but usually they're not brown like that. And you see the new ones are nice and green. So this is a brand new aloe that I just bought recently because I want to have this inside the house just to have more aloe around to purify the air. What is this? I'm not sure what this is here. Okay, I guess, what is it? Was a calancho in here? This is not alive any longer. Okay.